Hi, my fabulous friends. It's Donna, and today I'm talking to those of you born in the year of the pig or boar about what's coming up for you in October. But before we get to October, I want to talk a little bit about September. Now, September was a really challenging month for a lot of people. We had two eclipses, we had Mercury retrograde in Virgo, and we had Jupiter go from Virgo to Libra the first time in 12 years. So that was a very big transition. And so eclipses bring a lot of change. Eclipses are, if you're already making changes in your life, eclipses are fabulous because it's like you're driving your own, truck toward whatever it is you want. Nothing can stop you. The truck can just barrel its way through. But if you weren't prepared for change, or if you're trying to hold on to the past, or if you were actually frightened about whatever changes were ahead, oh goodness, an eclipse can feel like a truck hitting you, that you just knock senseless, that you are, trying to pick yourself up and dust yourself off and say, oh my goodness, my entire life has changed. I've been through eclipses like that. They are very difficult. They don't happen all the time. You may have noticed that they're happening to people around you rather than to you directly. I did have some clients who did the eclipse amazingly well. They were born in the year of the pig, and they had already started to make changes like moving. One was changing jobs, and the universe just picked them up and just carried them like on a sedan chair right through that new opportunity. But there are some people I know who really got blindsided by some of the changes of the eclipse and the disruption of Mercury retrograde. And I want you to know it is going to feel better, that this was a kind of spiritual awakening that you may not be recognizing right now, but in a few months you're going to look back on this and say, oh my gosh, I needed this so much. I know personally I did the eclipse direct hit about, I guess about 12 months ago. So yeah, it was exactly in the end of September that I took a direct eclipse hit. My life is so different right now. I've really embraced YouTube, and I get to talk to you guys on a monthly basis. I have been out to corporations and done lecturing, in furniture stores and in architectural firms. I've been so excited about that. And these are things that weren't even a blip on my radar before, but it took the universe to say, okay, Donna, you're not in the right place. You're way more stuck than you think you are. And so we are going to shove you through this door. And so it is not comfortable. And this is why I bring this up, because for those of you born in the year of the pig, there is a tendency to go for what is comfortable. I mean, you have that great ability, that great talent to make other people feel comfortable and at home, and yet you yourself, sometimes you go for the comfort instead of going for the creativity and the excitement of having the adventure that would bring you what you want. And so what's important right now is to look at life as an adventure. I mean, if you play a lot of video games, consider that this is kind of like you're the avatar, and life is an adventure, and you can go do anything you want. You could change jobs, you can move across country, around the world, you can get into relationships, you can get out of relationships. You can do these things and make changes in your life, but I know that there is a period of time where it's not that comfortable, and I definitely experienced it last year. And so if you're going through it right now, I just want you to know it's just one foot in front of the other. It is going to feel better soon. And then, as I mentioned before, Jupiter has gone from the sign of Virgo into the sign of Libra, and that means you are getting a lot of help in the area of resources. I mean, this is extremely good news. Jupiter is going to be there for you for a whole year. And when it comes to resources, this means not just intellectual resources, like the person who knows the answer seems to pop up and help you, but also this is financial resources. This means you're more apt to be able to get loans and grants and scholarships and residual income and income from career and income from relationships to help you move forward. So you have some real opportunities opportunities to collect debts that have been owed to you, that you can get money for creative projects you've been doing, to really get known and get support for things that you want to make happen in your life, charitable things as well as things for profit. Now, this is a 1-year aspect, so this is the seed planting time. You're not going to get huge results this month, but you can start the process and you'll start to see some stuff dribble in, and that's great news for you. Now, it also means that you do have a little bit more luck. So that in this area, that means go and ask for things. Ask for the support. If you say to a person, hey, I want this loan, or I want you to work for me, or I want you to do this for me, and they say no, just move on to the next person or the next institution or the next bank, because you are going to get a yes. And now we'll move on to October. You know, I know this video is running a little bit long, but it's so funny because I tend to start out with rats, of course, because that's the first sign, and that video tends to be a little bit short, and then I kind of run out of steam by the time I get to pig, and so that video tends to be a little short. So I've been really making a conscious effort to give you guys all the information and not run out of steam. So I know this video is running long, but stay with me because now we're going to talk about what's up for you in October. And so this is a dog month and you are born in the year of the pig. That means you're getting a lot of support in the area of spirituality, but also rest and recuperation. So yes, you've got all of this disruptive energy that you experienced in September, and you have Jupiter now supporting the resources. And so what this says is that you need to now take it to the spiritual level and say, all right, I'm going to maybe go to a bank and ask for a loan, but first I'm going to do the prayer or meditation to see that happen, to see it come to fruition. Or perhaps you're going to say, all right, I need to find the person who's going to help me build a website or help me with some technology. So first, what I'm going to do is before I go to sleep, I'm going to write down what it is that I want. I want to meet the person who wants to do my website and is going to do it brilliantly, and then go to sleep. And then the next day, see who I meet and see who I meet for the rest of the week. Or perhaps you just need to get some good night's sleep. So perhaps you are going to bed and kind of winding things down in a more orderly way where you're not, playing some, high energy video game before you go to bed or watching some, shoot 'em up movie, but maybe you're just listening to some calming music, maybe not doing so much screen time at the end of the day. Maybe even lying in bed and doing a meditation where you're at the ocean and you're hearing the waves, or perhaps you're in a forest and you're feeling the tree canopy just kind of embrace you, and so that you're getting really, truly restful sleep and really recuperating, really having your body heal itself. Now, all of these things are really highlighted this month, and that does mean that it's going to feel very comforting to sleep more and all that, but you don't want to miss those Jupiter opportunities, even though you're going to have that aspect for a whole year. Don't miss a month of it. That does mean getting out, asking for what you want, and then when that's done, come home, light your candles, do your prayers, tell the universe what you want, and then get some peaceful, restful sleep. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe.